Welcome to another new construction home tour. My name is Ra-sōn Theus, your Los Angeles real estate broker, and I'd like to offer you my services to hold your hand and to guide you through the entire home buying or home selling process. Now, I put this channel together for folks just like you so you can learn everything you need to know about living in the city of Los Angeles. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that every week when I release new videos, you will be notified. Now today I am here in the awesome city of Santa Clarita, California. Now Santa Clarita is a suburb of Los Angeles. It's about 35 miles from downtown LA. And Santa Clarita is well known to be an amazing neighborhood and a great place to raise your family. This place is full of great schools. It's an awesome community, and it's known to be the home of the world famous Six Flags Magic Mountain. Now today we are here at a brand new planned community, and the name of this community is Tesoro Highlands. Now here at Tesoro Highlands, they are building over 850 brand new homes. Now these homes are going to consist of single family homes and a pretty large 55 plus senior community. Now there are two main developers that are going to be building out all 850 of these homes. The first developer is Lennar, and I've already shot videos for each one of their model homes, and I will leave a link in the description for each one of those videos. And the other developer, which is my favorite developer, is Toll Brothers. Now Toll Brothers is one of my favorite developers because they offer good quality homes that have amazing design features at a relatively low price. Now, Toll Brothers has two different collections that they're offering here at Tesoro Highlands, and today we're going to be looking at their Alta collection. And the home that we're going to be seeing today is called the Chara, and it is going to be their modern farmhouse. Now, the Chara consists of 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. It has over 4,988 square feet of living space. And it has a private multi-generational suite, and it has a starting price of $2,100,000. Now, if you're interested in getting your hands on one of these homes or just getting more information about this project, I highly recommend that you reach out to me as soon as possible. All of my contact information is below in the description, or you can feel free to scan the QR code that I have right over here. We can schedule a Zoom consultation. We'll hop on that Zoom call. We'll discuss your unique situation, and I'll help you come up with a game plan so you can make a house just like this your reality. All right, guys, I cannot wait to show you guys this home. Let's go ahead and check this one out. All right, guys, as we always do, we're gonna start this tour on the exterior of this home. Now, I love this home. This is their modern farmhouse, and the Chara floor plan is really awesome. What I like about it is, I want to point this out to you really quick because there's two configurations you can do. You could do a 3-car garage, and you see the section right here, they'll make that a garage for you. Right now though, they have it as a multi-generational suite, which is kind of like an ADU or like its own little separate living space. If you configure it properly, you can literally rent it out and earn income on it as like a little separate home attached to your home. So that's one configuration, is the multi-generational suite. Now that's about a $60,000 upgrade. And that's why I mentioned earlier in the video, this house starts at 2.1 million. And actually, if you go with the garage, instead of the multi-generational suite, it's gonna start at about 2 million. So somewhere close in those numbers. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. Now this home, because it's the modern farmhouse, of course it's going to have the nice farmhouse style wood paneling here. They did a nice stone tile as well too on the exterior as well. Now the way this one's configured, this is just a 2-car garage, so you can fit 2 cars inside there, and of course you can fit 2 more cars in your driveway here. So with the multi-generational configuration, you can fit about 4 cars on this property. Now, the other thing I want to point out and make sure I'm very clear about is that you see this amazing landscaping and this amazing curb appeal. Your house will not come like that. Your house is going to be a dirt lot. I'm going to cut to some footage so I can show you what that looks like right now. So like I said, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hire a landscaping contractor to come out. They'll sit down, go over the design that you like, and they will configure your front and backyard to be whatever you want it to be. Of course, this is the model home, so they go all out and they really want to show you guys what's possible. So that's what you're looking at right here. I have a lot of great landscaping contractors that I can connect you with. So as we approach the front of the house, you have this amazing front porch right here. I love that. I'm a person, I love hanging out on my front porch. I like, and especially in the afternoons, my house faces west. So I love catching sunsets on my front porch. So you can sit out here, drink coffee, play games, whatever you like to do. And then you have a little separate entrance on this side. So this is gonna be the private entrance for the multi-generational suite. So if you were renting it out, this person could, their tenant could access their unit right here without having to come through the regular front doors. And if they had guests and things like that, then they would just come in through their front entrance. All right. Now let's go inside. I can't wait to show you guys this house. You're gonna love it. Now, as soon as I open the door, look at this. You have this amazing entryway here. You have the twin floating staircases here. They look absolutely stunning. It's just such an impressive entry to a home. And then of course, after you get over that aspect of it, you walk straight back and we're gonna have this amazing outdoor space here. And I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. Just wanna give you a preview of it right now. You have the outdoor kitchen here. You have your pool, you have your spa, your sauna right there. And of course on that side, you have a nice little conversational area. So we'll talk more about that in a second. I want to show you guys this open floor plan. It looks amazing. Another thing I love about this particular home is that you have these 20-foot ceilings here. So that looks absolutely amazing. And then of course you have the floating staircases that we just talked about. And then you get this really cool catwalk that's going to connect the north wing to the south wing of the house. Now, as we come over here, let's talk about this amazing kitchen. Look at this kitchen. This kitchen is, I love it. This is totally the style that I love. You have this nice oversized kitchen island here. You can seat 4 people right here, and you get plenty of cabinet space here, right? So you have all this here. You even have cabinets above your Sub-Zero refrigerator. Can't have a luxury kitchen without a Sub-Zero refrigerator, right? Just show you guys the inside of that. Look at that. So awesome Sub-Zero on this one right here. And then of course we have our high-end Wolf microwave here. And then we get some more storage space on that side. As we come over here, look at all this cabinetry here. You get all that storage space. So you can hold everything that your family's gonna need. You have plenty of space for it here. I love the oversized kitchen island. And I actually like the lighting they went with on this particular staging and just the particular design. Of course, that has nothing to do with the house itself. That's just the design of it, but you can get a lot of great ideas by coming to the model homes and seeing what the stagers are doing. Now you get the Cove dishwasher, nice high-end dishwasher here. You get the farm style sink. And then of course over here, they went with the high-end Wolf oven and cooktop. And then of course you get the same vent as well too. So that came out really nice. Now over here, actually before we get to the formal dining, I do want to show you the pantry back over here. So we're going to come around this way. And then this is going to be, look at this pantry, guys. This thing is huge. You get all kinds of space in here. So storage, storage, storage. And you know, storage is one of those things that you don't always think about when you're buying a home. But once you move in, man, you immediately find out how bad you need to have good storage. So pretty great. Now over here, we're gonna step into our open floor plan living room. I love the way they staged this. It looks really good. It's right off the kitchen. Nowadays, everybody is kind of entertaining and making the kitchen, living room, the centerpiece of entertainment in their home. Now, what you're gonna see about this home is you have several different places where you can entertain. If you're into entertaining guests or having any type of parties and things like that, then a home like this is absolutely perfect. Or if you just have a large family where people want their own space, then this is perfect for that. So as you see over here, we get this nice, beautiful living room. They did a build out fireplace right here. You have the fireplace. This fireplace is actually gonna light up different colors and it can radiate heat, or you can have it where the heat will dissipate to go right outside, or you can have it where it will come back right into the house. It's pretty cool. So it actually does work as a secondary heater. Of course, they have the TV mounted right over the fireplace, right on top of the mantle there. So that looks great too. Now, my favorite thing about this living room, of course, is this sliding glass wall that comes all the way across and allows you to have that indoor-outdoor living. Now, as we come over here, we have the exact same thing with the indoor-outdoor. And I want to point out that this is actually a really unique design when they do it on the corner like this. It takes quite a bit of structural integrity to pull this off. They usually have to install steel beams that come across so that you can support the weight of this entire house, right? So you have all the weight here, and all this weight here is just floating right there. And the way they're able to accomplish that is usually through a steel beam. Now it could be a little different here, because I will notice that in this particular house, you have a large outdoor covered patio. So they're probably able to support it by using the beams that they have over here as well too. Either way, it looks incredible. It's really impressive. It looks cool. Now, we were talking about the formal dining area that you have right here, which they did a great job staging. I love this. This is, of course, where you're going to be having your family dinners, your Thanksgiving dinners, and entertaining guests, having dinner parties and things like that. And it just looks so cool to have that framed right here with the sliding glass doors that come all the way open. Like I said, allows you to have that indoor-outdoor living, which is such a big part of California living lifestyle. Now, man, there's so much to cover in this house. Before we go outside, I do want to point out that you do have these cool little spaces underneath the stairs where you could stage some furniture as well too. They staged this as a nice little reading area under this particular staircase. And then of course over there, they just did a cabinet, like a drawer with some nice little knickknacks on top of it. So it looks really good. And then I love the centerpiece that they have right here. I have one client who brought this exact same style over in Porter Ranch, and they did a huge statue right here that was so impressive. It looked amazing. All right, so now I want to show you guys this backyard. It is incredible. So like I mentioned a second ago, you have this huge covered patio. Now, it's really good to have a covered patio here in Santa Clarita, because it gets really hot. Today it's not that hot. It's about 85 degrees. I was here a few days ago shooting some of their other homes, and it was like 110 degrees. But you know, when you have high heats like that in the summertime, you are going to want to have a space where you can still be outside and not necessarily have to be cooking in the sun. And so you get quite a bit of space like that on this home. As you can see, they have this section here staged as a little conversational area where you can sit down and really entertain your guests. And then over here, you have a little table set up and a little lounge chair, so you can actually have some al fresco dining, so you can actually eat outside. And then over here, you have an additional space set up where you can sit down and talk to your guests. Now, of course, you can design your home however you're going to like it. I even had one client that had a similar setup to this, and they put a pool table right here. And they made this whole section like almost this cool outdoor gaming area. So it was pretty awesome. Now, of course, over here, we have this incredible outdoor kitchen. Look at this space, guys. I love the design of this pergola here. So they designed this. You have the outdoor kitchen. It can actually seat up to 4 people here at the bar. Over here, we got to have the outdoor refrigerator. And we have the warming drawers. And you get plenty of storage space out here. And then we even have the 6-burner grill here. So you can grill it up, it's just perfect for like when you're throwing parties, when you're entertaining in your backyard. You can't beat this, right? Now, as we come over here, you do get this patch of grass on both sides here. And then you have this really nice, it's more of a thin pool, almost reminds you of a lap pool. But it goes to about 6 feet deep right here in the center. And of course, you have these stairs right here, so you can step right down into it. And then you have the waterfall spa right there, and that looks absolutely incredible. It's very impressive. It looks good. And then it might be hard to see on camera here, but this whole wall here is a nice water feature. Let's see if I can get right up on it and show you. So you can see the water that's running across the whole thing. So that's a really cool feature. Very serene, right? So that looks great. Now let's talk about what it takes for you to have a backyard like this. There's 2 ways to have it, right? The first way is you can come and you can actually buy this model home, right? So it is for sale. And basically, if you were to buy it now, because this development just came out, we're on like the 3rd day that it's open, that I'm shooting this video. So if you were to buy it now, then of course, Toll Brothers is going to lease it back from you, and they're going to use it as their model home, usually for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, until they sell out the whole community. And then you'll take possession of your home, or you can even put it back on the market. It'll be worth quite a bit more money, most likely. I can't promise you that it will. As a realtor, I'm not allowed to tell you that. But you know, if you look at historically what's happened to real estate prices, then you know, you can make your own assumptions about what it may be worth once they're done selling out the community. Now, that's the first way that you can have this backyard. You can actually have this particular backyard by buying the model home. The second way that you can have this is by calling a contractor to come out and build you and design you whatever you want. A build out that we're looking at like this right here. So basically, as far as you purchasing the home, it's gonna, everything you see up to this point right here, all, even this little concrete piece, that's what you'll get. Everything else will be a dirt yard. Okay. So you can call the contractor, they will come out. I would say a build out that we're looking at right here is probably between $250,000 to $300,000, especially considering that you have these two different sections here. You have one on this side, you have one on this side over here with the seating area, and then all the concrete, and you have the floating hot tub here. All of that is going to be a minimum about $250,000. So I want to let you guys know that, because that is an additional budget that you're going to want to have set aside if you're going to purchase a house like this, and you're going to want to have an amazing backyard. And trust me, it's a big deal. Like, once this community's built out and everyone's moved in, this whole backyard game is no joke. It's highly competitive, and the neighbors do compete, and they keep, one neighbor does one and the next neighbor does it better, and it just keeps going and going. So it's a very real thing here. I want you guys to know that. All right, now, as we have right here, they have this stage as a nice seating area. It's almost like a little stage. It's perfect though for, like I said, entertaining guests, and it's right off the living room, right? That we have over here. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the backyard. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of this amazing house. We have barely even scratched the surface. Now, as we come over here, we have a nice little den right here. And you can use this actually as an office. They have it staged as a den. I think most would probably use this as an office. What I like is that you still have a sliding glass door that opens up to the outside, so you can still have that indoor-outdoor living, okay? Now, I was telling you guys about this a little bit earlier, and that's going to be, oh, also before we get into the multi-generational suite, this is going to be the powder room for downstairs. So when you are entertaining guests and things like that, this will be the bathroom that they're going to be using. So that way they don't have to use any of the in-suite bathrooms and things like that. And then of course right here we have a nice little coat closet for your guests as well too. Now let's get to the multi-generational suite. Now, of course, there's going to be a door here when this is finished, or if you want it, you can have a contractor actually close this off if you don't want to have access from the inside of the house. But as we enter this doorway here, this is the beginning of the suite that I was telling you guys about. This is going to be the other side of that entrance that we saw from the outside earlier. And as you come in here, you have this really nice, spacious little living room section here. So this is pretty much like a one-bedroom apartment that's connected to your house. So perfect for if you do want to make some extra income, help pay that mortgage, right? Or if you just have a family member that wants to be a little bit independent, maybe an in-law, or you have a parent or something like that, and they kind of want a little bit more privacy, then of course they can have the space. Now they have it over here where it has the little refrigerator built in. I've seen people put full kitchens right here with a large refrigerator, dishwasher, a sink, all that good stuff, and even a cooktop. So that's definitely an upgrade that you can do. If I'm not mistaken, all the clients I've seen do that, they did it with a private contractor. It wasn't something that Toll Brothers was able to put together for them. All right, now as we come over here, this is going to be the little one bedroom for the multi-generational suite here. All right, so you got a nice little spacious one bedroom. This is a queen size bed you see here. You can see you still have space on each side. So it's pretty spacious. You get a nice walk-in closet with this one as well too. So nice little spacious walk-in closet. A lot of room in there. And then as we come over here, it has its own little private bathroom. Right? Single vanity sink, and you get the nice little shower right here. So like I said, this is awesome to have. Now, this is about a $60,000 upgrade if you decide to not go with the garage and go with the multi-generational suite. And it can cost even more if you're going to put a full-fledged kitchen inside of this unit here. So that's going to probably run you an extra 20 on top of that. So just something to keep in mind. You want to have that budget set aside if that's something that you want to do. All right, let's come out. And that's pretty much the first floor. Now I can't wait to show you guys what's upstairs. And I want to remind you guys to go ahead, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of the tour, how I'm presenting the home. If I said something wrong, I want you to bust me out. I always learn from my YouTube subscribers and I love it. Now, the cool thing about this house is that you do have a north wing and you have a south wing. The primary suite's gonna be on the south wing, so we'll get to that last. So I'm gonna walk you guys across this really awesome little catwalk here. I love it because you have glass on both sides here and you can really just, it doesn't obstruct your view from this amazing home, right? Another thing I wanna call out, I love the lighting fixtures that they went with on this particular design. I guess I'm tired because I ran up the stairs just now. I'm breathing hard. But anyway, you get this amazing window back here that's gonna let in plenty of natural light. The way this house is configured, this one will get lots of light in the morning time because it faces the east. But if the house was the other way, then it would get awesome sunsets. All right, now as we come over here, we're gonna make a right. And we're gonna come all the way around into the loft. So this is another like bonus space that you get with the house. And they have it staged as like a family entertainment area. Little home workstations right here for the kids. It's a great place for the family to gather, watch movies, hang out, play games, get on their devices. Just a nice little common space for you to have. Now, as we come over this way, we're gonna take a right again, and that's gonna bring us into the first guest bedroom here. And it's a pretty decent sized room. I shot the Rhea, which is also a part of the Alta collection here at Toll Brothers. And one thing I'll say about the Rhea is that the Rhea has pretty small rooms. I would say this one has larger rooms, which is fantastic. I like how they have the built-in desk right here with the little cubby holes right here, the little cabinets there. That's, you know, of course going to be an upgrade, but I think it looks really good. Something you should consider doing. And then of course over here, we are going to have a nice little walk-in closet here. So this is a great room. And then over here, we have the ensuite bathroom, single vanity here. And that's gonna come with the tub and the shower head. All right, now as we step back out, we're gonna go to our right and make another quick right. And that's gonna take us into the second guest bedroom here. Now this one here is also a pretty decent size, I would say. This is a queen size bed that you see right here. And you can see you have some pretty large furniture on each side of it. Also, you're gonna get a nice walk-in closet on this one as well too. Almost similar to the room we just saw. I think the closet's a little bit smaller on this one, but still not bad. And then of course over here, we have our ensuite bathroom as well. Same thing, you're gonna get the tub and you're gonna get the shower head, single vanity sink here. And another thing I like that they decided to do in here is they did do the faux brick right here. I think that looks pretty cool. So some more nice design tips. Now, as we come this way, this is going to be the third guest bedroom. This is a really large room, actually, pretty big. Now, they did a great job staging this as a little kid's room. It looks great. I like how they actually went with, normally you see this on an external covering of like a craftsman style house, and they actually decided to do it on the inside, so it looks really good. Pretty big, large room here. Plenty of space, perfect for a kid to have all their toys and all the activities they're into. Now over here, we're gonna have our ensuite bathroom here. This one just has the shower, single vanity sink. And then as we come around this way, we have a nice little walk-in closet, little baby walk-in closet here. I like that. Looks pretty good, right? So pretty decent sized room. All right, so as we step out here, we're gonna come back across the catwalk here. And then we're gonna go to our right really quick because I wanna show you guys this really spacious laundry room here. This laundry room is pretty big. You get lots of storage space here, designed for side-by-sides, as you can see. You get the sink right here. You get plenty of cabinet space in here, so that's pretty awesome. Now, as we step out of here, we have our data closet right here. So this is where if you're going to be doing like a sound system, smart home, all your cable and internet and things like that are going to be coming into this closet right here. And then of course, I saved the best for last. This is going to be the primary suite. Now this primary suite is absolutely awesome. It's huge. This is a really nice size room here. Very spacious. As you can see, that is a California king size bed here. And we even have a nice couch in front of it. We have plenty of space to each side of the bed, so it's great. I like how they have the wood beams in here. Gives it a very Spanish feel to it. And then of course we have this cool little lighting fixture they went with. Nothing to do with the house. Nice design tip. Now what my favorite thing about this primary suite is that it comes with its own private balcony. So this really makes this a retreat, a private primary retreat, because you get to like close your door and just get away from the rest of the family. You can come out here on your private balcony. You might have the kids and the rest of the family members downstairs enjoying their outdoor space, and you get to come up here and just relax and be to yourself. This is a great place for meditation, for you to come, maybe smoke a cigar, whatever you're into, you can do right here on your private balcony. And I just absolutely love that. All right, now coming back into the primary suite, I can't wait to show you guys this awesome primary bathroom. Look at this, guys. You get all this natural light coming in, which you might be like, I don't know if I like that in the bathroom, but of course you do have window covering, so you can close the windows when you want to. And I just like it. It's nice, it's spacious. I like actually how they went with the white wood paneling in here. I love the dual vanity sink, so you get a sink on this side, sink on this side. Me and my wife would absolutely love that. And then of course you have the deep tub right here. Looks great. And then you have this amazing shower right here. Large shower. Now with this one here, you have the shower head here. You have the rain head right here. Personally, I would have them design and put an additional shower head on that side, so that way me and my wife can use it at the same time. Tell me in the comments below if that's something that you would do as well too. Now, of course, you also have the water closet, okay? Now, also, another thing I love about this house is the primary closet, guys. Check this out. Look at this. This is so impressive. So you have this beautiful closet here. I think they did a great job. And so basically what makes it so cool is, of course, you have the lighting inside the closet. And of course, you have these glass cabinets, which allow you to see everything you have. I know a lot of you guys out there probably collect some really nice pieces. You have some great bags, some great shoes, some awesome jewelry and things like that. Well, guess what? You get to display everything here and really show off your collection. So every time you come in, you get reminded about, you know, what you worked so hard for. And then of course you have the drawers that are over here on this side. So I absolutely love it. I think this is a really nice size closet right here. This would be great for me and my wife. You tell me, would this work for you and your significant other, or would this just be your closet and they would have to find another closet in the house to put their clothes? I can't wait to read your comments below, guys. All right, guys, so you have seen this home. This home is absolutely stunning. I think you will agree with me. I know I say that a lot. Every home I shoot tends to be stunning. I like to shoot the amazing homes. Now, one of the favorite things about this house that I really like is the fact that you have the option to do the multi-generational suite. That is such an amazing option. I've helped a lot of families over the years, and a lot of times I was in a situation where that particular family had one of the family members that needed a more private space. I recently had a client who had an au pair for their children, and they wanted to give their au pair a private space, so a multi-generational suite would be perfect for a family in that situation. Or guess what? You can actually rent that space out if you configure it properly, and you can earn some extra income, help pay off that mortgage. So either way, I think it's a great option that you have here. And if you don't like the multi-generational suite, guess what? You can turn that into an additional garage space. So either way, great options right here. I love the design of this place. I love the style of it. This is the best that Toll Brothers has to offer. This is only about 3 days since they've completed the construction on this. So this is their most up-to-date design that they're offering right now. Now, if you're interested in getting your hands on a house just like this, or getting your name on the waiting list, or just learning more about exactly what this project has to offer, I highly recommend that you contact me All of my contact information is below in the description, or you can feel free to scan the QR code that I have right over here. We can schedule a Zoom consultation. We'll hop on that Zoom call. We'll discuss your unique situation, and I'll help you come up with a game plan so you can make a house just like this your reality. And I would love to tell you about the benefits that come along with using me as your realtor so I can hold your hand and guide you through the entire new build process. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.